Hi everyone, I'm Xinyue. I'm applying for the PIM Model Foundation this year for the reason that I really believe in the power of the social sector in future China, which will make a big difference in our generation. Currently, I am the founder of a social enterprise named Address. We focus on expanding the social and emotional education in rural and urban families in China. The problem we would love to address in our organization is the lack of emotional education in family settings in both rural and urban areas. The lack of the ignorance of the family education, especially in emotional education, is actually will raise serious social problems and produces social risks, and even make the future generation lose the competitive advantages in future labor market. In 2015, the urbanization rate in China is 56.1%. There are 200 million of peasant workers in China with a growing rate of 10%, which resulting in almost 5.8 million of left behind children. And research shows that 30.3% of them have a variety of the mental health problems. On the other hand, I believe that, like I did, most of you who experience Chinese entrance of the exam in China understand this. Nowadays, the high-stakes standardized testing already causes a lot of tension between parents and their children. From the research, more than 30 million adolescents has been diagnosed as a sub-health mental health problems, and the suicide already became the first reason for the youth diet from the 18 to 35. And psychologists argue that the lack of the deep interactions between the parents and children and lack of care from the parents are one of the most important reasons for the youth suicides. Considering the bigger trend in China, such as the Chinese government already abandoned the one-child policy, and the social and emotional learning skills will be the bigger important sector in future education trends. So that's why we need to not just delivering the knowledge to the different people. We should know that educating hearts at first and then inspiring the minds. So that's why our organization is so passionate about how to improve the social and emotional learning in China. I know that only through our efforts couldn't achieve any goals in current society. We need to combine different power from the different sectors, such as schools, families, and companies, and even the non-profit organization and governments. So that's we call the collective impact in China. So that's why I apply for the PIM Model Foundation, because I know from here I can know how to make a effective social investing project, and how to evaluate how our project gets going, and how to make more resources to achieve our goals. And I want to emphasize more about our project is that we are not just focusing on the education issues. Actually, through this way, we can achieve the social equality, or we call the education equity in China, because we can help the rural kids to understand the culture of the urban areas, and on the other hand, we will empower the local, like the communities, to let them to voice out, to tell the world how they understand this world, and how they could adjust to the urban education when they get into the college or get into the professional track.